Before we do get into the video, I do want to mention that if you are new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you do hit that subscribe button. I know it's not something I normally ask from you guys, but I do want us to try and hit at least 1,000 subscribers before the year ends. I know we have like 2 months until the year ends, and it's kind of a hefty task, you know, going from 140 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers, but I think it's possible, and I know you guys can make it possible. So I would appreciate if you do hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I have a lot of different content coming up in the channel, watch alongs, you know, new types of content, new types of analysis, new types of, you know, football related content, and a whole lot of engaging stuff that I think you guys would really enjoy. And I do appreciate the support I've seen on the channel. It's been crazy, you know, but I do, you know, want to hit that aim of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So again, I would appreciate it if you do subscribe to the channel if you are new here. But without further ado, let's get on to the video, and I appreciate you for watching. If you've been watching Lyon this season, you've probably noticed one thing. There's a young Belgian on the wing who's playing like he's been in Ligue One for years. Malick Fofana, 19 years old, no drama, no big price tag, but he's quietly producing numbers that belong in the same conversation as Lamine Yamal, Michael Olise, and actually even Vinícius Jr. Today we're going to be breaking down the type of player he really is, how he plays, why he's different, and why Lyon might be sitting on Europe's next breakout star. Now, Malick Fofana isn't your typical winger. He doesn't necessarily rely on pace, tricks to get noticed. He's a rhythm player, the kind who reads the game like a chessboard, moving into spaces before defenders even realize it's there. When you watch him, what stands out isn't, you know, flashy footwork, it's timing. He knows exactly when to release the ball, when to drive, and when to recycle possession. That's why even at 19, he looks like he's been playing senior football for a decade. You guys know I like my data, and the data from Malick Fofana actually backs him up. Fofana's progressive runs and carries per game are among the best for any winger under 21 in Europe this season. Yes, and this includes players like Lamine Yamal. Now, one of the hardest things for young wingers to master is decision making. When to cut inside, when to stay wide, when to shoot, and when to cross. It's instinct, but it's also discipline. This is where Malick Fofana shines. His coach at Lyon has described him as a player who knows how to play the game, crosses when he needs to cross, and shoots when he needs to shoot. And that's spot on. He's constantly scanning, adjusting, and finding half spaces rather than just hugging the line. Now, when we compare that to someone like Michael Olise, another winger who's also calm on the ball, but Olise thrives on unpredictability. He'll feint, shift, cut inside, and thread a killer pass. Fofana is different from that. He's all about the flow of the game. He won't beat you with 5 touches. He'll beat you with 1 perfectly timed movement. Statistically, that shows up too. Comparing him to the players that I've mentioned before, he doesn't lead in dribble attempts or shot volume, but his progressive carries and expected assists are second to only Vinícius Jr. And what this means is that he doesn't waste actions. When he moves, it's to advance the game, not just to show off. Now, everyone in the media sees Vinícius Jr. as a chaos player. He thrives in broken play, fast counters, and 1v1 chaos in transition. Lamine Yamal, he's more of an artist. He loves isolation, one-on-one duels, and little pockets of creativity. Michael Olise, he's a technician, controls the rhythm, cuts inside, and dictates tempo. Malick Fofana, he's the balance point. He plays with the tactical intelligence of Olise. He's got that energy of Lamine Yamal, and he can also give you that flashness with Vinícius Jr., but with more restraint. He's not trying to dominate every moment. He's trying to make the right moments count. When Lyon are transitioning in attack, Fofana doesn't just sprint into space. He delays, he reads the defenders, and he times his run so he's attacking from the blind side. And this is why his expected goals and expected assists are both nearly identical at 2.5 and 1.9 respectively. He's as much of a threat to create as he is to finish. Now, the thing that makes Malick Fofana stand out the most for me is how calm he is. When most young wingers are panicking in the box, he slows everything down. The composure is what makes him so efficient. He doesn't overhit his crosses, he doesn't snatch at shots, and he rarely loses possession in dangerous areas. He's actually reminding me of a young Bernardo Silva at Monaco. Not physically imposing, not the quickest, but constantly in control of tempo. And you guys know I like me some numbers when it comes to videos like this, and Malick Fofana is averaging nearly 0.7 expected goal contributions per 90 minutes. And while it might not be up there with the likes of players like Lamine Yamal, Bukayo Saka, Vinícius Jr, Michael Olise, and even Pedro Neto, it does put him in the conversation and also ahead of some established wingers in the big leagues. But what's more impressive is how he gets there. He doesn't dominate the ball, he just uses it brilliantly when it comes to him. At 19, Fofana already plays like someone who understands that football isn't just about highlights, it's about rhythm, control, and timing. He's the kind of player that a coach will want to trust, because you could drop him into a possession-heavy system like Bayern Munich or a pressing system like Arsenal, and he'd adapt instantly, because his foundation isn't built on chaos, it's built on clarity, and that's what makes him so exciting. If Lyon are able to hold on to him, he could be the kind of player that defines the next European push. If not, don't be surprised if you see him linked to Premier League clubs, La Liga clubs, or even Bundesliga clubs. So, tell me what you guys think about Malick Fofana, the quiet storm of Ligue One. Do you think he's actually going to be the next best thing, or is he just going to fade into the background? Let me know what you think in the comment section. As usual, any feedback from you guys would be greatly appreciated.